And the Indiana Attorney General is asking for another execution this year for a man who's sat on death row for 18 years.
And this comes after it appeared that the governor called for a pause on executions. Our Rich Nye has covered the death penalty developments in our state for several years now. So, Rich, what happens next?
So now we wait to see if the Indiana Supreme Court will step in and set an execution date for Roy Lee Ward. The court is under no timetable or obligation, but the bigger question might be whether Indiana will acquire the drugs to perform another execution. Indiana resumed death row executions in December after none for 15 years. Joseph Corcoran was killed by lethal injection. Then in May, Benjamin Ritchie. The Capitol Chronicle reports that the state spent almost $1.2 million on 4 doses of pentobarbital, but half of that expired. Governor Braun said he didn't want to buy more and see it wasted and wanted lawmakers to debate capital punishment. But on Friday, Attorney General Todd Rokita asked the Indiana Supreme Court to set an execution date for Roy Lee Ward.
The state doesn't have if it ever did, the state doesn't have the ability to carry out any executions, let alone a humane execution. Setting the gears of death into motion without a clear plan is baffling.
Ward raped and murdered 15-year-old Stacy Payne during a home invasion in southern Indiana in 2001. He received the death penalty in 2007. Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith joined the debate Monday, posting on Facebook that Indiana should follow Idaho and adopt the firing squad. Beckwith provided a statement to 13 News. Like a majority of Americans, I fully support the death penalty. I encourage Indiana to explore other options for capital punishment, including some that would be more cost-effective. 25 people have been executed across the country this year, as tracked by the Death Penalty Information Center.
Every single study that has been conducted has shown that it is much more expensive to seek the death penalty and carry it out than it is to imprison someone in a maximum security prison for the rest of their natural life. It's not even a close call.
The Death Penalty Information Center says about 53% of Americans support the death penalty, but that support is at a 50-year low. And late this afternoon, I did hear from the governor's office with some clarification. A spokesman says the governor is aware of this new filing for a date to be set, and if a date and when a date is set, he will order the Department of Correction to make the necessary preparations for an execution. That would presumably mean ordering more of the execution drugs. So it looks tonight like there will be likely another execution in Indiana this year.
No pause. Okay.
All right. I know you'll continue to follow it, Rich. Thank you.